Hey guys, welcome back to another video on this channel. And in this one I wanted to talk about something, I guess, different, really different. I was on a Mexican TV show. I know it sounds weird, and it probably is, but I kind of knew about it, and I didn't. I knew they were recording, but I didn't know where it was going to be. So, let me talk first. Oh my goodness, look at my nose. It's really red. It's not actually this red, it just shows up really red on camera. So don't worry about that. See, my nose is so much less red now. It looks a lot better. So what I did differently is I am going full auto. I have auto white balance, exposure, and exposure includes ISO, aperture, and shutter speed. But I was on a Mexican TV show. When I was in Puerto Vallarta last year, I went on a tour to San Sebastián del Oeste. And it's a fine tour. It's a little boring. It's really crooked. It seems crooked. The level thinks so. On that tour, the Mexican Travel Channel was there. They were recording our whole excursion, and they were actually going to make a TV show about it on Connection Destinations. So I really don't know what the whole thing's about, but they recorded it, and I'm a huge camera nerd. You can probably tell because I'm not recording 4K on an iPhone 6s, which I have right here. In fact, it was very painful for me to switch to full auto setting because I really love control of what I record. But I was following them the whole time. So instead of having a little lavalier microphone on top of a boom pole, if you can't see right there, oh my goodness, this is so heavy. That's my microphone. It's kind of like on a boom pole, I guess, right above me. They were using a Rode VideoMic Pro to get the audio from the hot show. And that was for everybody else. I suggest you watch the video first. It'll be linked down below. You can watch that first. You'll know what I'm talking about for everybody else. But for Eduardo, the tour guide, they used a lavalier microphone. I never got to see what type of microphone it was, though. And then what they did was they just kind of walked around. There's two people, a guy and a lady. You can see the lady at the end of the video when they're eating at the table. She's the really strange looking one with the white, orange, or white, red, and black shirt that has like the tattoos on her arms. The guy was recording on a Canon, that's what I have right here. He was recording on a Canon 7D Mark II, and the lady was recording on a Canon 7D Mark I. And I can't remember what lens they had because it was back in June. Something tells me he had a 135 up to. I'm not quite sure which lens it was, though. I knew it was Canon. So they ended up recording our tour, and we're going to make that into one of their Connection Destination things. I went back to the hotel, jumped on my tiny little $179 Windows laptop, and I went to the Mexican Travel Channel website. Back then they had a search field on their website, and I just searched San Sebastián del Oeste. I don't know what I was expecting at all. There was nothing about it from what they did today, or that day. But I kind of forgot about it until the other day. And I went to the Mexican Travel Channel website. They redesigned their website without any search or anything, but I did find them on YouTube, and I thought, if they're making something about, a tour, maybe they would put their video on YouTube. And sure enough, they did. It was on their YouTube channel. So it was so cool. I saw everybody on the tour. I saw myself. And video that the guy captured out of his 7D Mark II. For being a lot more expensive than the 7D Mark I, it wasn't very good. Most of his video kind of looked something like that. Not very good. Out of focus. Kind of annoying. Audio was fine, though. There was no problem with that. They had a ton of B-roll, and some of the stuff was really, really cool. I liked what they did with that. And the guy on his 7D Mark II, he did more of the interview stuff, and the lady, she did the B-roll stuff. He did a little bit. He took her camera and did it. So I'm guessing most of the B-roll that you see is from her camera, which is a lower, cheaper end camera, 7D Mark I. He has a 7D Mark II. And so it was just kind of surprising to see how the B-roll looked really nice. It was really crisp and clear. But that's how I ended up on a Mexican TV show. Here's a couple of things that you may not notice in the thing. If you watch it, you should. There's links down below. Just see that guy taking a picture of the coffee tree. Well, he has a 7D Mark II, same as that guy that originally recorded it, and he has an Apple Watch. I know, that's kind of cool. He has the Milanese Loop one, 42mm, the more expensive one. So there's that. As you can see right here, that's me in the red hat and the gray shirt. You can see me throughout the video, so keep an eye out for that. See that lady sitting at the table? That's the one that was recording the B-roll that works for the Mexican Travel Channel. She's the one that has the 7D Mark I. But yeah, there you go. If you are interested, you can go ahead and watch that video with the link down in the description below. I was in it. I give you all the behind the scenes. So now you can go ahead and watch it. It is all in Spanish. However, the tour guide and then the tequila man, he does translate. They both translate to English. So half of it's kind of in English. I never went to the cigar dude. I went to the bakery, the panaderia, instead of the guy that was making the cigars. So I got an extra part of the tour that I never saw. But hey, if you are all about more videos on this channel, leave it a like, hit that subscribe button, and maybe another movie coming soon. This time about, I don't know, you have to hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is Mark, and have a great day.